That's the president of the White House, as you see outside at a event with race car drivers, obviously along with Roger Penske, a legend from that industry. But the president saying it's working out, of course, talking about his 90-day reprieve in his trade war. Nothing is over yet, he said, but that everybody, in his words, is calling to try and make a deal. The stock market has already reacted to his post, clearly on Truth Social earlier. An extraordinary day. Back with Brad Gerstner of Altimeter. Look, as we were talking, right, we've had the pivot, but we've put a lot of trauma through this market, through a lot of trauma. And, you know, you've wiped trillions of dollars in value out. You've caused the bond market extraordinary stress. You've left CEOs, as I said, paralyzed, and that just doesn't disappear with a pivot.
Yeah, I get, you know, Scott, remember, it was a week ago that we announced these tariffs. I know it feels like it was a couple of years ago at this point in time. So, yes, there's been maximum uncertainty. Yes, he was hearing from a lot of CEOs that this uncertainty was causing demand destruction. I'm not saying that all this change happens painlessly, but I've talked to 5 CEOs in the last hour, including some of the largest CEOs in technology, and they've all told me this was exactly the prescription they needed, you know, so that when they get on their quarterly calls now, they can actually, you know, give guidance as to what the path ahead looks like. You know, what wasn't working was them not having a flight path, not knowing whether or not we're going to have 50% tariffs, 70% tariffs, but knowing we're going to have 10% tariffs, that we're going to negotiate down from there with these other countries. That now gives a framework against which I think people can operate. And even Delta today, before these announcements were made, Scott, right, they gave their forecast. Their forecast clearly showed demand destruction, and the stock was up 10% even before the president came out and announced the 90-day reprieve. So I think that's evidence of the fact that the market was discounting well ahead of where all this was, that there was a lot of fear in the market. Listen, you have a 10% move in the NASDAQ since the president's tweet. That just goes to show you how much fear and how much discount there was already in the market. But most importantly, I think you nailed it, comes to the fundamentals. Are these companies going to be able to get back on path, right, and look back at this and say, okay, we had a 1-month delay in terms of our plan for the year. We ran the risk that if this continued for another 4, 6, 8 weeks, that we're going to find ourselves with one foot in recession. So I think today was essential. I think the president did what was needed to be done. And I think this will go a long way to helping us avoid, you know, the recession path. But as he said, we're a long way from out of the woods. So I think this is an important start, but there's a lot of work to be done.